This is ZNN, the Zodiac News Network.
And welcome back to Zodiac News Network, number 10. Can you believe that, Jethro? Number 10.
I can't.
I am your host, Dr. Lawrence D'Antonio, and we've got a good show for you today. But before we get started, there's some big news out there. Apparently, a guy by the name of Gary Olivia, who was a pedophile who lived in Boulder when Joan Benet Ramsey disappeared, has admitted in some letters that he killed her. We're going to see how that pans out. Wouldn't that be something? Yeah. So listen, the holidays are over. I had a great Christmas. How about you, Jethro? Oh, in the director's chair, our producer, director, marketing director, and now human resource director, Jethro.
Jethro, yes. Thank you very much. Well, I had a good holiday with the exception of I have a girlfriend now. I didn't know if he told you about that.
Yeah, I heard you had a girlfriend. But I heard some weird rumor.
She basically got injured and was in a coma in the hospital.
She was in a car accident, right?
Yeah.
And you're saying she was in a coma. How is she now?
Well, there wasn't a good prognosis for her, so
that's terrible.
I went to the doctor, and he told me basically that if you go in there and have sex with her, there's a chance that she can possibly come out of the coma.
I've heard about that. That's a new thing.
I know.
Sometimes a partner, they go in and they make love, and the person comes out of the coma.
I know.
So, how did it go?
She died.
She died. What? How could that be? What was the cause of death?
She choked to death.
Oh, Jethro. Okay, folks. Listen, we got some requests as to how we met, how we got started.
Okay.
So today we're gonna add in some home videos of how Jethro and I first met, and then we'll get right into the pictures. We've got some good ones today, so we'll go from there.
Why do birds? Why do birds? You walk by. Alright, just like me, they long to you for me.
Hey, really sorry, buddy, but it's okay. I'm a doctor. Here, suck on this. It's an anesthetic.
Oh, my arm.
Wow, buddy.
My arm. Oh my
Your
God.
arm, it's history.
Oh my God.
Wow, is that a Rolex?
My Rolex.
I screwed it up
My
too.
Rolex.
Sorry.
I'm a lawyer. I'm gonna sue you.
You're a lawyer?
I'm gonna sue you.
You're a
I'm gonna
lawyer?
sue you. Yeah.
Okay, this is a photo of Leigh Allen's absence slip from November 1st of 1966. And this one is particularly critical because this is like a day after the murder of Sherry Jo Bates down in Riverside, California. And you can see that there's a slight amount of blue already present, and that's because when I took my original photograph, I was already starting to introduce contrast, and it brought out blue on a white piece of paper. Okay, we're back on the Leigh Allen absence slip, November 1st, 1966. And you can see that it's about a stage 3, a lot of darkness mixed in here. But we're clearly starting to get the crown or the top of a head of a cartoon face. And this is critical because we have this cartoon face somewhere else also. And it's a match, which is really remarkable. And let's try and get this a little bit clearer.
Go.
Okay. We've made it a little bit smaller, and that helps bring in some of the detail. If you look carefully now, you can clearly see that there are two round eyes His right on our left has a much clearer pupil. So we've got two eyes with a pupil in it. Let's go to the next one.
Action.
Okay. All right, we had to do quite a bit of work to get this, but we clearly now have a head popping over the word family, and we've got two eyes in it. And this is the absence slip for Leigh Allen, who, once again, he does the exact same thing that the Zodiac does. Now, you know, the coincidence of the Allen and the Zodiac doing the exact same thing is so rare that a statistician said this is as good as DNA. But when we get things like the watches, both the watches having faces on them, and we have Allen's driver's license, and we have documents, and this face, which I call this Kilroy. Many of you don't know who Kilroy was, but he was a famous thing that the soldiers in World War II painted as they went through Europe. They'd come to the edge of a wall and they'd paint the top of a head with two eyeballs, and it would say Kilroy was here, and that's Kilroy. We have Kilroy on a Riverside document. Okay. All right, today on the pictures, Jeff, we're going to use a Leigh Allen document just for review, because there's a lot of people who just don't understand this. The Zodiac left cartoon faces on all of the Zodiac letters plus items that we now know of.
Right.
And we have Leigh Allen doing the same thing. So here's a signed Leigh Allen document. You can see the date, February 8th, 1968.
Right.
And so we're going to apply my technique to it. This is what I call the template. This is what we're working off of.
Okay.
So go ahead and cut for a second. Okay, so what we've done, Jeff, is we're in like the first stage of my technique, and you can see that the original template is much darker. But what we're starting to find mixed into that document is color, and that's very important. We've got some yellow up in here, some yellow down here. It's not real good yet, but once we get color, we know we're going to get into the faces. Okay, so go ahead. I'm going to go to the next stage, so cut it. All right, I want to go to this photo, Jeff, and you can see now that we're in stage 2. And you can see that the letter is much darker, and we're focusing on the date area. That's February 8 of 1968. But you can see right above the 19, we're starting to get that color that I'm going for. But this isn't really great yet. We're getting there. So go ahead and cut.
1.
Okay, now you can clearly see we've gotten a yellow face on this document. It's right above the 19. You can see it's smiling. It's got two eyes. And what's interesting is we had to move the black out of the way to get that face. And that's part of the secret of my technique. That's something I don't reveal. It was hidden halfway in the black. We moved the black. We've got a yellow face. Let's go over here, Jeff, if you can. And we've got him again. We clearly have a yellow cartoon face. There's some little ones next to it, but we got a pretty good yellow cartoon face right above the 19 of the 1968. This is the work of the Zodiac. You can see that there is cartoon faces, and they're colored, stamped on Leigh Allen's documents. Okay, and as you can see, once we got the black out of the way, we did get a full cartoon face. So go ahead and cut.
Okay.
God, Jeff, your burns have healed up well.
Yes, they have.
How's the arm?
Good. Feeling a lot better since they reattached it.
Who would have ever dreamed we would become friends after that and actually go camping?
You know what? I gotta train the lizard.
There's a tree right back there. Did you free willy, buddy? Does you feel good?
Oh, man. Oh. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Arizona Poison Control. My buddy just got bit by a poisonous Gila monster. What do you want me to do?
Roger that. That's prevent him now.
You want me to do what?
Thank God you're a doctor. Thank God you're a doctor. What did they say? What did they say? They said you're gonna die, Jeff.
Oh, hi, hon. You know, if I'm going to be on Survivor, I got to brush up on my fishing skills. It's really important that I provide food to the tribe so I don't get voted off. Oh, that was a good one.
The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long we sang a song, and then we strolled that golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer wind, like painted kites, those days and nights, they went flying by. The world was new beneath a blue umbrella sky. Then softer than a piper man, one day it called to you. I lost you, I lost you to the summer wind.
I thought I had something there. Oh, really big. Good. Wow, I caught something. Whoa, this thing, it's a fighter. Come on, come on. I got you, baby. I got you, come on. Oh my God, what did I catch? Oh my God, I got something. It's definitely biological. What is this? Oh my goodness. God, what on earth is this? Yeah. Oh, yuck. Oh, goodness, what on earth is this thing? Well, I don't know what I caught, hon, but since I'm going to be on Survivor, you got to eat anything you catch or fish for, so I guess I got to eat it. Well, here goes. Yeah. It kind of smells funny. Oh, man. Ah. Whew. Man, I don't recognize that taste at all. Ugh. I'll tell you this, though, whatever it is, the flavor just explodes in your mouth. Wow.